Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Tippy tappy tutar. I hope you are well wherever you are from, whatever time of day it is for you. It is now coming up to evening here. What time does afternoon end and evening begin? I don't know, but it's that time. We are just booting up our game, getting our heads in, dragging up the kids, getting things sorted. Amin and I are in toing and froing, and we will be ready to play some more. Oxygen not included. Let us look over to our game of Doom. Where's everything of Doom? I don't know, it just sounds better when it's of Doom. A power spike of Doom, which has been slightly modified with doors instead. Okay. Base breathability. Well, yeah, it's 40 kilos of pressure in here. No pressure. Just a few atmospheres worth. Right, okay. Oh, I like how all this magma's just vanished. We're going to come in here and marmalise this area. Oh, we will have lots of space if we did want to put in a nuclear power plant of doom. Yeah, we could. We could. Okay. Our rocket is currently out of space. He's just finished examining a few things. Now she is coming home. 7 tiles? Yeah, fine. Come on. Come on home. We click that and we go change and we actually choose the platform. Rocket platform 324. I go back to Lavini. That's your rocket platform. So this time that should open the doors itself automatically and land. Soup can't get out, but I want to see if that works. It says the rocket platform we want to land on. So let's try it. Right ones, rocket 324. Let's see if that works. I'm actually thinking also about this system we set up last time. I saw a dupe come in and feed one of these things. If they keep coming in here to feed it, then I don't want that because they could pick up material from anywhere. That's not brilliant. I don't like that. You could pick up hot abyssalite. Abyssalite didn't really have a use. No use for this. You can get rid of that obsidian. Let's sweep everything out except for abyssalite. Everything's got to leave except for abyssalite. Where's that going to be? There. Yep, I clicked it, but it took a month to register that. Thank you very much. We're going to sweep that. Should get rid of everything except for the abyssalite. Excellent. And that way we can lock this door and see if anybody comes in here. Oh, see if anyone has to come in here, because I saw someone giving abyssalite to that. So don't know if they'll have to keep coming in here doing that, and I don't want them to. If that's the case, there's loads of abyssalite dumped around this room. We can put some sweepers in here to automatically dish out the abyssalite to them when they need it. It'll still be a lab. It's still a laboratory, all right. And it's got its light. beautiful. That one's now got its search requirements. Let's sweep out all the junk first. We'll just put a normal door on it, shall we? Probably. Easier, isn't it? Let's put in the shipping before we change our minds and do something else. I think more important with our lives. We just do it with, shouldn't get too hot in here, should it? Don't know where these need to go. Now, normally I put them face down like that, but in this instance, I think resting bitch face should be upwards. Yeah, let's see. I don't know which point of the desk it needs to be facing. I think, because that gets to the middle of that one and the middle of this one. This one gets that one, and possibly this one. If I move that along by one, cancel you. And maybe. I think that should get them all. Usually it's like middle of the appliance or whatever. I don't know. We'll see. I want to build that, put the power in, but we won't actually power them up just yet. Just yet. I get some steel wireage in there like that, and in there like that. Doesn't need to be steel, but hey, never mind. It is now. They can reach. This one they can do completely because they can stand in there, but this one we'll have to reach that. Reach it. No, not you, you muppet. Oh, crap. Now, please do it right. Click on it. Don't be a numpty all your life. Right. Sweep out all the crap that's in here. There's obsidians in here. Yeah, we can make that. Sweep only obsidian if we want to. I'll make it sweep only so that if I start doing somewhere else, don't come in here. I don't take the obsidian up to this chest. Unless it's set to obsidian and sweep only. I want to get all the crap out of here and get this built because I want to lock this door and forget about it. I want to see if the duplicate actually has to come in here to run it. The sweeper can just pick up a Abyssalite and put it in there and it just runs. Then I'm going to lock that door and not let anyone in. Because that's just the kind of ruthless dictator I am. In a non-mean, non-ruthless, non-dictatory kind of way. Yep, build that one. Nice. Thank you very much for that. Put that on there. Might use that piece of ceramic. Because, of course, somebody bought a new piece of ceramic to do that one. That's exactly what they'll do for this one. That one's built, and he's got his nose tucked in the ceiling until he needs to work. Fleeing. Uh-oh. See, the last time I logged in, that wasn't doing anything. This time, now they're getting attacked. Lindsay, move over there a minute, because you're going to get attacked again. This poke shell needs to die. Now, I have a test to do. I have a test I want to do. I'm not sure if it's worth doing. Reason being, there's no food for these guys. There's nothing. But they're probably just going to die off anyway. But the test I wanted to do was instead of dropping the eggs here, which was going to land in there, which I suddenly realised was an absolute terrible idea, because then when it hatches, you're only going to get the baby molt. Then the baby's going to die before it grows up. The only adults you're going to get is out of this thing. So you're only going to get baby molt sizes. You're not going to get the adult molt sizes, which are better. Get more. I'm not exactly sure how much more. Should have checked, but I didn't. I thought, well, what if we just drop them on this tile here, drop the eggs there? Then the babies would walk up and down. They wouldn't get their heads caught in the door. They wouldn't drop down because they're not tall enough because they're just babies. And then they would just live their life here until they grew up, and then they would get their head caught in the door. And if we needed one, we'd take one, whatever we needed. That's fair enough. Problem is, if there's eggs here and the dupe comes along and puts an adult up, puts a poke shell on there, they're going to get attacked pretty much instantly as soon as they've dropped that poke shell, or if there's a bunch of adults already there with the eggs. They're not going to be amused. I want to do a test. I put a tile here on the left-hand side of the door, and I drop an egg onto that tile. Would it then, would the poke shell here be angry because there's an egg here on the other side of the door? I don't know. I think personally they probably would. So I'm going to put a tile like that. Deconstruct this, because we don't have any crude oil to sweep up at the moment anyway. We'll drop an emptier thing there, and we'll sweep up an egg and drop it here. Out of interest, just as a test. That way, if this works and the poke shells sat here don't see that as an egg and get angry, attack our dupes, because that'll be the test, the next one that gets brought here. But I don't think there will be very many, if any, at all, because there's no food to feed them. There's no polluted dirt. Pop that right there. Please don't get your head stuck in the door. Once that is built, there should be no reason they should get... Oh, there would be a reason, though, wouldn't there? Oh, the dupes could potentially get their head caught. We would have to make a duplicate override so the duplicate can't get his head stuck in the door. I just realised, because if the eggs are here, dupe is going to need access. That egg. See, that's now closing. Dupe, well, the poke shells can't run through it. Maybe this won't work after all. Don't know if that's even buildable now that that's closing. Yeah, they can definitely stand there to build it, but not going to do that. Sometimes they're going to run through the door. That's bad. I don't know if the poke shells on this tile are going to see this as reachable and then therefore be angry. Well, I want to test it. That needs building. Can't test it until someone comes on and builds that tile. We shall see what we shall see. Check the star map. Eyes were far away. We found the temporal tear. Or the temporal tear, depending on how much you cry about it. What's this one? This one is the... Oh, that's the Moo planet. Gas grass and stuff. That's the slime planet. It's this one, isn't it? Marshy planet. That's the one with the slime. We want to send a rocket here next. I think. Oh, look at this coming. Crikey. Yeah, we want to send a... yeah, I want to send something there. Because I think that's where the marshy one is, where the experiment 52B, the tree of doom that you need to feed food to get... Oh, it's not iso resin, but it's stuff that becomes iso resin when you cook it. Is that not a job? Not an errand? Oh, it's Camille's errand. Yeah, it occurred to me, if I drop all the eggs here, that is bad. This can sweep them up, yeah, and put them in there. Yeah, fair enough. That's bad for us. I mean, we could move it all into here. This sweeper could definitely be raised up to, so it's still in the liquid. It doesn't get too hot. It will be able to reach an egg there and maybe reach over here somewhere to put the egg into an incubator. Don't get your head trapped in the door, will you? That before. Now I want to drop an egg here. I want to set that to sweep only. Critter egg. Pinch row. Max priority. Down here. See if we can grab a pinch row. Just one. Sweep it on max priority. Alright. Hopefully they won't get attacked by that rather angry looking... You're going to be our bloody test subject. You are, mate. Someone should come and get the pinch row. And take it to our proper thing. Check on errands on here. Nisbet's current errand. There we go. Why don't they put that at the top instead of all the people that aren't doing it? Someone who is. Don't get attacked, Niz. Just grab that egg. Now I'm going to grab this poke shell guy. Wrangle him up. And the problem is this is down. I want to move that to an 8. So that becomes the most priority place to put him. I'll chunk that one out there. We will turn that off now. Egg will just sit there. Well, this guy's been wrangled. And the most priority place to put him should be, because we've turned the priority of this one down, should now be here. The 9. Put him there. Put him there. No. Don't put him in any of those. No. No. And that's the only other one. Yep. He should be taken and put there. Who's coming to do that? Check the errands on this one. Come on. Somebody get the job. There's enough bloody farmers and wranglers. What are they called? Ranchers. Yeah, ranchers. There's enough ranchers around. There are little wisps and scraps of polluted dirt coming through, but nothing brilliant. Yeah, we definitely need to send a rocket. Go and get polluted dirt. Oh, there's a bunch coming through now, look. Don't drop him on your way. Take him to the thing. Don't go to lunch. Is he red? Is he angry? I think he is. Yeah, he is. He seems pretty angry to me. Yeah, that's not good, is it? Gives him another place to sit as well, which I didn't want to do. That's not brilliant. Okay. Examination test over. Let's put that back to maximum. Interesting. There's got to be a way of doing it that I'm not seeing just offhand. Deconstruct that. He's definitely angry looking. He's red. They get like that when they're protecting their eggs. Yeah, now he's gone back to normal colour. Not seeing it. How could we do it? I'm confused. Like in Minecraft and stuff, you used to make like a magma blade. Make a magma blade. the bigger creatures would touch their head on, and then they would break up into smaller creatures, like for making slime farms and stuff. So I'm kind of trying to think along those lines and think, is there any way babies could be okay because they can walk underneath it? The adults would get their head chopped by the door. They wouldn't be able to go across. Mm-hmm. I will give that more thought. Oh, look, we have magma pourings. No point buzzing this one up because this is like really filling up. This thing's going to overpressure soon. We don't start using the magma up a bit quicker. Shows how efficient this design really is. Efficient. I'd like to catch it depositing magma in the system again. I can potentially kind of get an idea how much is coming through at this pressure. A lot of pressure of magma here. Oh yeah, that's interesting. Rightio. I am just getting text message. Sun's messing around, I think. Okay, this has worked really well since this was done. So let's deconstruct that bottle emptier now. Was set to naphtha, that's it. That's what we dropped there in the end, just to get rid of it, move it out of our way. I'm intrigued to see if our rocket lands all by itself, if this door opens and the rocket lands all by itself. Let's check the star map. They're quite far away yet. I bet they'll get here just at the same time as this unidentified flying object arrives as well. And then once their rocket is refitted and everything, we'll send it off to Grosselin. I would like at least one Trailblazer and 2 rover modules. We could put another rover on here, I guess. Let's put another rover on this one. Made of steel, obviously. And obviously being because you want it to... you want to be able to deconstruct the machine, the module, for to make yourself a lander, a rocket platform on the place where you're landing. We go to Grosselin. Grosselin. Lowest part is here. Let's see where the space is. We need at least 35 tiles for this current length of rocket. That's pretty much... Can't really see properly. Yeah, that's right. Oh, that's 36. That's 35. That would have to be the top edge. The rocket platform there, then. What was the rocket platform? I think it was 7, wasn't it? We've got enough room to stick one in here. I'd have to go right there. Well, I don't think they can well, they might be able to deconstruct. That's sandstone. The rovers can't build the platform, but they can. You can put it in, and they'll put the metal into it, the steel into it, but they won't build it. A dupe has to do that. So you can get it all ready, have it all lined up, have your droop, have your droop drop down, have your dupe drop down, and then they can go along and actually build the thing, and then you can remote control. If you've just got one dupe in the rocket, you can just remote control the rocket to land. That should be nice. I like that when you arrive and you come back into a place where you've got materials, all these things just start bobbing up and down and going, yes, you own this material. That's a rather curious sight. That means there could potentially be shovel around. I haven't seen one in decades, but you know, you never know. Things I don't see one. Last place you want one is in here. In your machine of doom. Machine of doom. Right, so while we wait for our rocket to come home, we can build up this one to like something like what we want. Got the bigger engine now, but it can only go 10 tiles with only one fuel tank and the small oxidizer tank. Tempted to stick another oxidizer on, let them fill it and see if it gets more than 10. I don't care. It's only a oxalite and we've got a lot of it. So we could build another small oxidizer tank. Build you. Got 2 rovers, a trailblazer, and we'll have another one of those. I don't suppose we need the artifact transport module, but it's just nice to have. You don't really need it. I think I've got to set that, but you can't set it until they've built it. I'll leave that to happen. Make sure that is steel. Why don't I make that out of iron ore? Oh well, it seems to work. Changed all the automation cables around here. Tungsten, because it has a much, much higher melting point. Not overheat temperature, that's a different thing entirely, but overheat is for machines. Melting point is just for wires and stuff that don't have overheat. They can still be melted. Right, that's now built. We can choose the light. Now if we click on that and we go change destination, it has got 10 tiles. And I think it will still have 10 tiles once we're done. Now, is this no, this is all still open. So I don't know if it's gonna spot anything. But it's technically in our atmosphere, it's just not coming at us. I think this one might though. Our space station L is on the way home. That still has an artifact we haven't collected. So does that. So on our way to... Oh, sorry. Mean to do that. Oh, crap. What's it doing? Right, yeah, on our way to Grosselin, we might grab that one. And then the next time we go over, we'll grab this one on the way. Yeah, I think that seems reasonable. And she should be coming back with a few data banks that she's made. She's made 176, so that's not bad. And she's probably going to make a couple more before she gets home. Might make 200, and that'll be nice. We won't need a lot more than that to complete the research, I don't think. Let's check. And that's a star map, you muppet. That's the research. Thank you very much. I've got to make sure I'm not pressing left or right when I open it, because that's how it gets stuck. It seems to me to be that way. If it's 1 for 1, then I think we're going to need some more. Yeah, we're going to be like 100 short, I think. Maybe a bit more. But we'll need some for the last one anyway. Another 50 or whatever for that one. That's fine. Fleeing. Uh-oh. That means that today this is not working. See, last episode worked fine. Today, not working. Weird, isn't it? Don't. Let me click him. He's gonna bash you. while he's busy going woo woo, he actually gets attacked. There you go. Attack a few of them, or at least wrangle them. Yep. They should go in here now until that's back up to 8. He needs grooming now. Okay, fair enough. Go groom him and do what you gotta do. Well, this guy's now angry because there's an egg in the water. Well, it's not exactly water, it's crude oil, but you know what I mean. Theoretically, shouldn't be anybody in here, so shouldn't matter. So I might go back to my original plan of just dropping the eggs here. So what, if some of them pop and grow up and then they die here without growing up, we've got the incubator, so there'll always be one in there that will go up to the room and then be wrangled out of the room and just put there. All the others will be in here. There won't be any need for to move them. They'll be already in the soup where they need to be. I don't know. I'm not sure. Where did that egg go anyway? It should be in line with this, shouldn't it? There's a grub fruit seed there. Rather sweep that out. Can we tell that seed to go? A lot of junk on here. Because there was a lot of mess in here. I just want to check on this guy. He's only on 10%, so it's going to be ages before he hatches. I don't see why the babies wouldn't absorb heat. I'm presuming they would. Just like the adults. Like a poke shell spawn. He's got a body temperature just the same as the others. I don't see why he wouldn't just get hot and die before he gets any chance to grow up. Which is a shame, because then you won't get the molt out of him. I'm not sure how to do this, how to proceed with that. There's got to be a way. I'm just, like, every time I come past, I give it another thought. Another, thinking aloud type deal. Right, let's, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Now we know that we can use tungsten here. We could just run these a lot more direct. They don't need to go spread out so much underneath the rocket. If tungsten is fine and doesn't overheat, we can just run straight lines straight underneath. Doesn't need to go like this all the time. This is just because they kept melting, so I had to do something. And as with a game like this, it's easy to blame the game and think, oh, the developers didn't do so-and-so, blah, blah, blah. But no, it's usually something that you're overlooked. There is a way around it. There is something you can do. You just haven't thought of it yet. Yeah. We'll do something with that later. Let me just buzz down here. I want to double check whether Ashcan is still allowed in. I think I stopped him. Was he right at the top and I've just scrolled down? Yeah, there's Ashcan. Fine. I was going to do some work in here. But I don't want to risk them taking this. So I think we'll just use this end door and dig through. The problem is I do build things out of obsidian. And if I use this door, dig through, then what I could do, I suppose, is delete 2 tiles there. And delete that door and then get Ashcan to switch them over before he leaves. Kind of lock him in so he can't do anything else. That's all he can do. Could do something like that. And then there'll be a door here and we can literally just dig this igneous straight out to the magma. And there should be enough pressure there to push that in here. Right up against this window tile. Which will be a door by then. But hey, it's fine. Eventually we'll change them all for diamond tiles and it'll look a lot better. Now, because I want to bring this out here and then up. So it's like a cup shape. Made out of diamond. And then this will overclock the hell out of it. Fred and George over here. Yep, the Weasleys. We'll overclock them. And then try to make them sort of... What are you coming down here? Oh, you've probably got to go in there, have you? This should be locked, so there's no way in for that. and come into vent. I'll leave you watching this and I'll be right back. I am back. Thank you for your patience. Have you ever got halfway through eating a horse and then thought, I'm not as hungry as I thought I was? No, neither have I. No. Me neither. 2 solar panels, nose cone, basic nose cone, drill cone. That's been built waiting to find the darn bloody thingamajig of doom. Right, yeah. No. There. Change. It's still set to 10. Yes. Still 10. So this doesn't make any difference. Having 900 kilos. Hey, that's weird, isn't it? That's 900 kilos, but only costs you 4 height. That's 900 kilos, but it costs you 5 height. It's exactly the same amount of oxidizer, but it's a smaller space. Well, ain't that pucker? If you're really scrimping for the size of your rocket, at least if you're using solid oxidizers like oxalate or fertilizer, that seems to be like a pucker idea, doesn't it? Interesting. Let's come down to our where is it? I've lost the rock now. Erupts in 6 cycles. Yeah, I think that's a bit much. We could let this out. We could set that to like ridiculously low temperature so it won't kick out anything. And we could kind of drain this. I think we've got enough liquid in here. We were to maybe say pop a couple of tiles out here. We could drip Put our liquid vent right there. Made of gold amalgam, no less, because we're just that way inclined. I'm wondering, if you delete this tile, it's just going to fall in, right? Right. But if you change it to a tile, sometimes the chunk pops upwards. Sometimes it drops in, and that would be a problem. But we could make a container this size down here, pop a tile there, let all that drain out, and we could fudge this because we could tell this to not let anything out unless it's below like -271, which means it will never chuck anything out. When this gets down to temperature, it will put it in here, but this stuff will never leave. No matter what temperature it gets down to, it's not coming out. That way we could build a little container that's what, 5x5 is it? 5x4, 5x4s? Yeah, we could build a little container here and let that pour out. Where would it go? It'd go everywhere and make an awful mess. But if we just made a little box, yeah, it'd ruin this ladder, but hey, we've got another ladder and a fire pole there. We don't need that one. Bring that over to there, let's say. Make ourselves a polluted water container pod, which has to be at least 5x4. 5x4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we could go there. Way up. Can't draw a line to save my life. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Like that. We've still got access up and down the ladder. We've got a nice big container to contain whatever's in there. Pop this side pop this side tile out. I can't speak. English is hard. So pop this side tile out, drain out all of this polluted water into here. This stuff's never ever going to leave. We'll let it cool down first, so that when we bust it open, it's not like burning hot 100-degree crap. We'll stick a pump in here and get this pumped out. Plumbing. Yeah. Problem. I just realised something. Didn't we hijack this pipe that's supposed to be for the petrol? We put it to that. Bridged over. Came down here. Came down here. And we emptied this tank out into it? Yeah, we did, didn't we? We'd better remember that we did such things as these. And we'd better get our ass up here quite quickly. And, yeah, snip that off. Make sure that is snipped off. Reconnected. Because that's got to be the return pipe to drip back into the petrol tank. Not sure if it will work with this bridge on it, so we'll get rid of it. We'll need to redo this. In fact, I might just put another one up. Just temporary. Instead of borrowing that and forgetting about it, because I'm gonna. I know I'm gonna. You know I'm gonna. I know I'm gonna. Put a bridge there instead. That'll be so that we can empty all this out, you know, that we're producing now. Priority, make sure that is not 9. Follow that liquid pipe down, through there, and now it's disconnected. I'm going to deconstruct you as well. You're getting deconstructed. There's a little bit of extra if we should need it. That will add to the thing, but I think this tub, this container, 5 tons. Should be enough. I don't know. Depends. How much is in a tile of this stuff? Why don't we make some more and find out? Yeah, let's make some more and find out how much. 1 tile is... I'm lost. Lost. There it is. Ah. 10 more, please. 10 more of those would be brilliant. Thank you. Now, barbecue. Haven't had any of that before, have we? No. Only 11.5 million calories worth of it. Not much surf and turf, though, is there? Then again, as soon as the surf and turf is made, they go, ooh, surf and turf. So plumbing, we'll stick in a liquid pump made of copper. You can go there, I guess. Yeah. I'm not bothered about them bricking themselves in because there's a ladder already in there. So if they do, they can get out. Boom. Pop. Try not to, yeah. There you go. This is just temporary. This is just to get rid of this polluted water. And we're going to put this supercoolant in here instead. It's all an experiment. I have no idea what I'm doing, really. Some people experiment in like proper experimentation worlds. They plan things. Meanwhile, I don't. I just come along and do stuff. And it might be a terrible idea. But if it's a terrible idea, we'll find out together, won't we? Yes, we will. We will find out it's such an appalling idea. Let's check the star map. Ah, look. You're going to arrive. I knew you would arrive at the right time. So when our rocket is landing, all these horrible plain bombs are going to come flying in and hit our planet, blowing up our rockets and damaging our pipes and things. There's one there, iron meteor shower, but this one hasn't been identified. But this one has. Time before collision, 0.6. Oops, that's the wrong button again. 1.2. Oh, yeah, it could be all over by the time you arrive. Let's pop over here and see what damage is occurring. When this guy goes, hey, there's a meteor shower coming, he'll shut all these doors. But so we discovered when they hit this glass, it breaks everything anyway. We might as well deconstruct that glass. The reason I put the glass in was because I thought it would protect the solar panels when the doors reopen again and all the crap falls in on them. But it didn't work. It's made an actual glass type. That's crazy, isn't it? It must have got stupendously hot then. Yeah, it must have done. Melted it. Where are you going? I think I'll lock this door temporarily here. And they're running across. Getting up to all sorts of danger. Danger! Ah, they're coming in here to do this glass that I told them to do. Well, that's my fault, really, isn't it? Well, this thing seems quite happy in its little pool of liquid that shouldn't have been there, and I don't know why it's there. I think maybe one of these pipes got damaged by an incoming... Yeah, that's probably what happened, isn't it? I don't think the vent failed. I don't think it did. The vent had failed, that would be pouring out in here and just emptying all our tanks into here. I don't think it is failing. Well, at least you got a bit of glass to repair the thing with when it breaks inevitably after this storm. Which is kind of inevitable. I tried to put this bunker tiles here to protect this vacillator, but I'm tempted just to, yeah, sod it. I don't care. Only a vacillator. One of these guys is going to learn how to deconstruct things so that he can demolish these things. Want them all gone. And that one. We've got one down here anyway, so we don't need that one. I think until that storm is over, I'm going to lock this door now. No going outside until the storm is over. And they're still pumping water out, which may stop during this siege. Yeah, it might do. Especially if we run out of power. Back to Lavini. We have our rocket ready, so we could potentially just take... No, actually, it's not ready, this rocket, is it? Can only go 10 tiles. Can't go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's got to actually get into orbit. I suppose it can. Yeah, it can get 10 tiles. Does that include this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that'd be 9. Depends how they count it. We're not landing. I think it counts as 1 for landing and 1 for taking back off again. So we're not landing. We're just dropping the rovers off and coming back. I was going to grab one of these on the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I knew which way I'd go. It's only 9 tiles. That doesn't make sense. It'd have to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's either 8 or it's 10. Can't be 9, can it? It makes sense. Oh well, we'll find out. In flight to Lavini, 0.8. You and identified yet? Oh, you've just moved in another one. 0.7. That one's still unidentified flying object. Which is odd considering we have got this fella sat here doing nothing. That one hasn't got a power wire connected, but this one has. Skill required operation. Bubbles low priority, not allowed by schedule. Okay, Bubbles has gone to bed. But I notice these guys are now active. Doors are shutting. This must have spotted one. Incoming object detected. Now ready to shoot. Well, they would be ready to shoot if someone had actually bothered putting the actual bullets in them. For some reason, they haven't programmed that correctly because they just won't load them. They just will not go and get the load. Unless it's powered, they will not go and get the bullets to put in it. Which I guess, I suppose, is fair. It's not powered, is it? It must be saving the game because nothing's happening. Oh, here we go. Okay. Just want to come down to this room we did. I'm going to lock this door. Boom, boom. Then I want to tell this one to go to... I don't know. Ooh, leak your fish out. Either must be analysed before it can be selected. Oh, right, okay, and there's another volcano. That's the picture frame one. So which one are we going to do? George has got 3, so Fred can have 3. I want to see if the sweeper will put it in. Apparently not. Got a weird sound effect now. Maybe a duplicate has to do that. Dupe got to do it. Uh-oh, I've got a terrible sound effect that won't stop. Since I clicked that. No, you're not going to be George. You're going to be Fred. Right, Dupe's got to come and switch it. Right, okay, fair enough. Come and switch that then. Why do I have a sound effect? Is it this storm? Oh, it's probably the storm, isn't it? Uh-oh, 2 coming at once. Boom! Boom! Oh, it's a big one. It's a big one. Shoot it. I want this. Set to errands. Bring me some bloody bullets, you idiots. Bring some now. Good God. Now it's going to get hit. Stupid bloody pillocks. Hi, punk. How you doing? You muppets won't bring some bleeding bullets to put in this thing. No, it's damaged everything. This thing needs repair. Repair, quick! What's the point in a meteor blaster if the dupes don't put any bleeding blast shots in it? Crikey. Crikey. Uh-oh, see? Who's... Oh, man. Alright, alright. Bloody idiots. Boom! Boom! I still reckon the different metals should produce different coloured shots. Yeah, well now you've broken everything here. Actually, that I don't care about that. Don't do that. Boom! Got it. Yeah, we should get some materials from that. That'd be cool to watch. You get shot and then materials fly out. Come on, do this. Bleeding moron, muppet, bleeding duplicants, idiots. Someone repair this power shut off. Broken, but there's no errand on it. Guess we'll just deconstruct it then and rebuild the bleeding thing. Okay. Fair enough. That strikes me as we need to just go through here again. Skip that. If someone had put bullets in it, it would have been alright. Build this glass. What do you like? Ashcan, save the day, would you? We know you want to. Save the day. Boom! Ah! Thanks, Ashcan. This thing probably needs repair. It doesn't look right. Thank you. We even got water in here. Ha ha ha. Mop that up. This one's not got many bullets, has it? Errands. I don't want to bring any. Oh, look at all this junk. This is open because our rocket's going to land. Woohoo! Automation. Wonder if you could tell your rocket not to land and to wait in the atmosphere until the meteor strike is over. Are you going to land then or what? Where are you? Base Station L is just about to land. Now, why didn't that close when the app... yeah, that should have shut. Anyway, that's happening. The automation wires are getting to the... I don't know what temperature they're getting to because I can't tell. They're made of tungsten and they've survived. Gantries have expanded, but petrol is flowing, water is flowing, and a duplicant has managed to escape from the rocket and supply construction materials. You can't get out. This is locked. How the hell did you get out? Let's just set this through. The idiot goes back in our rocket again. Well, you deserve to be burned this time. You went through a door that was locked. I don't know how you did it. No, not that one. This one. Go and pick up your suit. Ellie, don't be bad. Go. Oh, how many did you manage to make? Wow, over 200. Nice. Good job. You come out this time? We're not supposed to be able to get out. How the hell did it? That's crazy. Ah, set to out only. All right, that's weird. Don't remember doing that, but hey. Ali can go off and deliver sandstone if she wants. That's a prerogative. We are now filling up with liquids, petrol, and water is done. Water is already turned off. Refilling the tank. This tank, is it asking for more water? I don't know. Let's check. It's not asking for more water because it's such a small amount in this tank. Already got way more than it needs, and that'll last for ages. All 3 rockets are done for that. The fuel, I don't like the way it's doing this. I mean, we've got over it with a filter gate there, so it doesn't reset, and it carries on flowing until it's a solid pipe. Make sure this return is done correctly. Yep. So make sure that pipe is right. I'd prefer it didn't do that. Yeah, I'd prefer it didn't do that. That would be better if it flowed straight through this one, straight through this one, straight through this one, through this one, through that one and out, through that one and then down through the ladder and back this way. That's how I'd want it to go. Or maybe increase the height of the ladder to there. Right, you could do that. Get rid of that. That. And run it. This height. Doesn't have to be obsidian over there. This bit could be something else. But it's getting difficult to find. So when we get out sedimentary, they got loads of that. Then we go to there. Then we go down through this one. Back to obsidian again. From that one to that one as obsidian. Up to that one as obsidian. That would have to be obsidian, so with that. Then it will go through that one and back. Now, if you had a 4th rocket, you'd then have to carry on and do the 4th or 5th or however many you've got. But that will stop this business with the gaps. It will just flow. It will fill this one completely before it moves on to that one. It does mean that if your rocket is the last in the list, it would take a little while for it to get filled. If 2 rockets came back at the same time, and the one that was more important, let's say, done first. Or you could literally do it where you just go straight along for all of them, then down, straight back through all of them, and then have your sensor at the end. But then you'd get half a rocket filled, and then it would start on the next rocket and the next rocket. And you've got a rocket just sat there waiting to go, but can't go because it's not, fully filled yet. That would be a shame. Fill one rocket, get it off, doing its thing, and then fill the next. I think that's better for me anyway. So I think it would be better. So we'll get this bit done. Take a look. Something there is at a 5, and I don't know what it is. Oh, I think it's this thing. Yeah. That's fair enough. So we're nearly ready already. This one is technically full. Might be some refills and things to do in here. Or Ash can just come and steal our obsidian, but that's fair enough. The data banks have already been scooped up and gone. So I think we're ready to launch. This one is ready to go. Should we send bubbles this time? A bit fast. No, Bubbles will be busy doing the research. Just crew it back up. What's broken? Ladders. Oh, fair enough. We'll have to go over there and see what's broken and damaged over there. This door did not work. It's locked. She still seems to have the ability to come and go whenever she wants. Change direction. Go to... we're going to go to there first, are we? Check the space. Artifact available. Artifact available. Check the rocket. And... oh, that's Trailblazer. Oh, hang on. Is there only one rover? I thought there was 2 rovers. Ah, nuts. I know what I'm thinking of. It's this rocket, aren't I? Yeah, there's 2. Well, 1 rover will be fine for now. I'd rather change that one, to be fair. Let's put that back. New interior. Tell Ellie to put her suit back on. And we'll just switch that over. Put your suit back on, Ellie. You can go now. It's fine. Take all our obsidian that we loaded on here so meticulously. We'll deconstruct this Trailblazer. Switch it for a rover. Yeah, I was thinking of this one. This one's got 2. This one's got 3, I think, hasn't it? Trailblazer, rover, and rover. Yeah. I was getting a little confused. Easy when you get old. We want another rovers module. Made of steel, no less. And that's right on the limit of build. So yeah, there we go. Build that. Once that's built, we'll then put Bubbles or Ellie, probably Ellie, back in it and send them on our way. They're dropping off oxalite in the tank. They're going to keep going in there and stealing the obsidian because it's not in a box. If it's not in a box, it doesn't count. It counts as free. Anyone can take it. If it's in a storage box, then it counts as grounded and they won't touch it. But they can fill it. They just can't empty it. Take from it or use the item if it's a toilet or something. But I like the fact that the doors opened and closed automatically. The rocket landed automatically. That was nice. Unfortunately, it was right in the middle of a meteor strike. There goes some more oxalate, I believe. And is that ready? No, that's waiting for steel to be delivered. Okay, fair enough. Did we build our steel there? What's on here? 2,000 steel. Refined carbon in here now. We definitely had plenty of that. Might make this chest steel again for a little while, just so they fill it. Miscellaneous. No. Manufactured steel. The sweeper will pick up all the steel and put it in that chest, creating more jobs to make steel. But now I've got to remember to come back because I don't think it will handle this temperature, even 2 of them with aluminum pipes and diamond temp shift plates inside, 3 turbines. I still don't think it would handle I wish, in fact, I'd extended this by another tile this side and put more pipes in for this one. Missed him. Or missed them. How are we doing? Is this done yet? I think we're going to have to reach this. Once this rocket is out of the way, that shouldn't be too bad. Needs to be pumped up to a higher priority. Need someone to deliver this steel, please. You're all very good at delivering obsidians, but come and deliver the steel. We can get to this once this rocket is out. I'm pretty sure they can get to that quite easily. We'll move the rocket out first. Come on, come on. Oh, while that's happening, we'll pop back to Ita. We'll let them in again, or out, depending on your perspective. Let them out. Let them eat cake. Any of this get damaged? Only one. That's not bad, is it? That's not bad at all. I'm good with that. Any of this get damaged? Now that was a pretty good one, because I think they had an iron volcano, or an iron meteor shower, which is pretty good. When they impact, they just shoot little chunks of iron everywhere. Actually quite nice. I don't mind that. That's fine. Errands? Anybody? Nobody wants to fill this damn thing. Wow. It's because it's classed as storing, and nobody wants to store. Devon, Ruby. Let's see if we can increase Now's, Nisbet, or Lindsay's light. Nisbet. What's your chances? So you've got very high tidying. We do need people with high tidying. Who was it? I've forgotten now. Nails and Lindsay. Maybe even Mima. Nails and Lindsay. Nails never fails. Nails, 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 nails. You're not a tidier. You're not a researcher, even though you'd be pretty darn good at it. Or an operator. We'll see. I think Lindsay could do some more. She is one of the tidiers, though, so I'm not sure. Mima as well. She's one of the operators, but we'll give her a bit more chance of doing the odd store here and there. Nail's finally got this job. That's already been done. That's already been done, hasn't it? Yep. Yeah, that's the fuel. We know that's been done. Once they've done this piece here, I can rearrange this, get this obsidian back, and they won't have to run so far to get it. In fact, we could start arranging this bit already. That bit can then connect to there. Come on. Come on. Then there. And it'll snip. Oh, hello. That's on its way somewhere. Come through, down, across, up, down, right. Okay, fair enough. Individual blobs don't matter anymore because we've added this filter gate for 5 seconds. It won't do anything unless it runs a solid pipe for 5 seconds. And by a solid pipe, I just mean full with packets for 5 seconds. So 5 individual segments have to be full in a row for that to actually trigger. Otherwise, it won't trigger. That's perfect for us. That's what we need. We could put bubbles in there now. Or Ellie, I should think. Actually, let's check our... I've forgotten to take her off the bloody schedule again, haven't I? She's still on rocket schedule. Sorry, Ellie. I didn't mean to do that. Let's dump you in here. Crew up. Send you over there to drop some rovers. You can go back home and get refueled. Or maybe go and visit somewhere. See if we can reveal a couple of more segments of the map. We go there and we go change. We say go to there, please. And then Ellie gets in. And that will be ready to go. And like launch itself. Yeah, automation controlled. We shouldn't have to do anything now. That should close. These doors should automatically open. Which they are. And we can pop inside our rocket. And tell old Ellie there to ditch her suit. Yeah, I know you get popped eardrums, but you've probably already got that anyway. Light wounds. Hungry. Light wounds. And you get your wounds from. Really? Now, this is dirt here. I want to know if it'll interfere with the launch or if it will get cooked by the rocket as it takes off. Rocket is on its way. Wires don't seem to be melting just yet. Give them time. They still have options. Beautiful. I want to see if this dirt gets cooked on its way up. It went up a little bit, but only a couple of degrees, not an excessive amount. And it didn't stop the rocket. They open now, and the door should start to close automatically. Perfect. Beautiful. Why didn't this door close in the last, when it detected meteor showers? It should have shut that door. Didn't. I don't know why. When it's detected meteor showers, because we just had one, that door was open. I don't think it closed it. I'm not sure. Right, we'll see if our new system will work. Just got one more pipe there to build, which Camille is coming to oblige in building of the pipe. Like a peace pipe. Right, so it'll run around there, it will connect into there, it will run through here, up there, around here, down, and then it will run into here. Go right through that one, and then we can do a few deconstructs here. We can get rid of all of that. And all of this piece here. Can all go. The return is the same, so we don't have to change that. This bit can all go. Ah, well, it's on a very high priority. So can they reach this, or is this unreachable? So if I get a obsidian ladder and dump it, can I move my mouse, please? Right on the end of this gantry here. You should be able to reach those two. But this should at least give them a bit of obsidian pipage to use. Is anyone going to build this? Ah, there's destruction to do. We know how much they love a bit of destruction. May or may not have to stick another ladder in the middle. Reach it all. I think we probably will. If we can't reach these pipes to build them, then we can't reach these pipes to deconstruct them, right? At least there's materials lying around. You shouldn't have to go far to get some obsidian to build things with. Excellent. They could be built from the bottom one. Didn't even need the top ladder. Top banana. Well, that one could go then. That's that built. Deconstruct that, please. Deconstruct the ladder. And this ladder. Nice. Yeah, come on. Do the damn pipe. Been waiting for ages. Right, so now that can flow. That won't actually sit in the pipe anymore. It shouldn't trigger anything because there's only 4 pieces. And it's set to 5 seconds. That shouldn't trigger anything. That's much better than this kind of business, leaving a little tail sticking out. I don't like that. The way this could fix that would be to come down, in and up and across and down like that. Could do that while the rocket is away. That. Like that. And then build that piece and job done. Ah, no more bits of petrol sitting in the pipe. I know it's a bit weird shape and everything, but I like it. I think it works. Aha, see, 10 kilo per second, and it was set to 5 seconds. That wasn't enough. Trigger it, and even if I had triggered it, it can only reset a 0 to a 0, so it doesn't really make any difference. So we got rid of the ladders that were in the way that we didn't want. There are bits of materials piling up on these gantries that isn't pleasant. There's only these bits of the gantry that move. These are classed as solid blocks, these two. Solid box. Now, when this rocket lands, I would appreciate if it didn't open all these doors, because that gave a lot of space for, yeah, for stuff to come in, didn't it? So I think it only needs to open. I think the reason it's doing it is because this is not lined up with these doors very well. It needs to open that one just. I don't even know if it does actually. Yeah, it probably does, because it might do this tile. Needs to open all of that door and this door. And that one only needs to open this door, so that's annoying, isn't it? We want this one opening this door, and we want this one opening this door as well, without interfering with each other. I guess it's easier just to leave it as it is and let it open all 5. But I suppose you could do a bit of automation to say when the signal comes up here, it only gets that far. When the signal comes this way, it only gets this far. How would you do that? Huh. Because they both need to share the same one. If we'd put this one here instead and left a gap, it wouldn't have been a problem. Do it by its own automation. But I know other people actually line these up perfectly with these doors, rather than doing it the way I've done, which is basically I went to the edge of the world and put one there and then just worked my way along. Left as little gap as possible for anything to come through the edge. They still can. They still can get through there just. If it comes at an angle enough. So that is done. Let's check our star map and see how far we are. 0 far. And this has been opened so they can get up there, but we still hadn't sent any steel over. Okay, we do need to send some steel, and I don't like this thing, even though we've not landed on here since we built that. I haven't landed on here at all. Snazzy suit. And we're using power, we're using stuff, so we ought to... Yeah, this is chunking away. Our battery isn't full enough. Oh, it's during the night, so... Let's see if it runs during the day. I think I just missed that. I think that just dropped some magma down. Just missed it. Think. Just saw a brief glimpse as I went now. Let's a pipe up here. Up here. It doesn't need to be insulated. Scratch that. Just a bit of normal pipe, and I know there is some what's it called laying around. No, we can't build it out of that. That's interesting. Oh, we'll make it out of sedimentary then. Don't know where we're going with that. And we've got to connect to this, haven't we? Yeah, so we'll just carry on up. Connect to that. And that can connect. And that can pump up into space. Yeah, we've got a few little pipes left to do there. And that can be done. Crap. Fleeing again. Build that. Now, if I was to come in here and put a mesh tile there, do you think that bit of crumb would jump up the top? Let's test things. Steel mesh tile. I'm not entirely sure why it's steel. Now I've got my cursor over there where it keeps saying it. It won't happen, will it? No. Let's just go over there by hand. Yeah, this is... Lindsay's getting a bashing from this time. Wrangle this dude, please. Instead of whistling to him, just wrangle him from there. See? If you didn't whistle, you could just stand there and wrangle his ass. I think there's another way we could do it. I've got a plan. Can this sweeper reach there? 1, 2, 3. Need to be able to reach down here. Well, he could if we moved that to there and then put him in sideways. Yeah, he could definitely reach. My plan would be we have a door here that is sideways, closed. The eggs drop into a little room here that the sweeper can reach. But in this case, it would be classed as a different room. But no, we can't do that, can we? Then they can't get out. How about a pressure plate, so when he comes in and stands here, this door closes. And technically, if that door is closed, we could put it underneath this. So if that door is shut, he shouldn't be able to see the eggs. So he shouldn't be angry. Would that work? Ooh, that seems worth a try. That would mean automation. Weight plate. You can't build it over the top, can you? No, you can't build weight plates. And also, it's got that drop off on top of it. That's not good. How about a sensor then that shuts that when he's in sensor range? It shuts this door, clamping the clamping the eggs so he can't see them. That's the main thing. Just shutting the eggs into a different room so he can't see them. But if we put a thing there, it's not going to work because that is a door. That would need to be a tile, and also it's going to have too much range. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. That would be in the wall and everything. I don't think that's going to work. Yeah, you'd have to get rid of this and build tiles there. We could do that just to test it. It's worth a try. Get rid of that door. Build some plastic tiles there. Build this motion sensor thing. You might want to move that critter drop off over this side. Oh, I've got some more polluted dirt drop in. Interesting. Worth trying to fix these little problems and rack your brain for methods. Right, did that work? Ooh, that igneous is on top. Now, if we are busting open this one, then, oh, this should be quite cool now. Yeah. It wouldn't really matter, would it? Because we've got a little tank ready to catch the polluted dirt in. Catch the polluted dirt and put it in a pocket. No, don't do that. That's terrible. Come on, you dupes. You know you want to. You want to ashcan this. Yeah, ashcan wants to ashcan it. And that lets it all out. Sweep that up. Take that little chunk away, please. Pouring out. Now we've set this to minus whatever, so this stuff's just going to go around forever and never leave. And it should be pretty darn cold now, so we're not going to have a problem with that leaking out. But we may have to bust in here and give this a quick mop, because I don't think it's going to delete all of the liquid. So I'm going to do that. What do we make this out of? Igneous. Okay, fair enough. Take that away. Take that away. Deconstruct this one. This is all -1, so it's really cold. Really, really chill. And then mop this out, please. That's what I should have been prepared with. Damn. Plumbing. Bottle empty there, please. Can you make that out of igneous? Yeah, you can. Light status. You have collected the artifact. Change your destination then, and you're going to there. Then we'll go back to Lavini. Mop that out, please. And I was about to check the temperature. That should be pretty blue. It is. This is pretty hot, but this is pretty blue. Yeah, build that. We'll set it to polluted water. Sweep only polluted water. On a 9. Sweep. 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 And sweep. Could have used the sweep tool for that, but felt like it was just as quick to do that. Sometimes if you move the dupe back, they get the job collecting the thing that you wanted them to do. Get all of them. Yeah, well done you. Now we'll rebuild this wall. Perfect. Grab some igneous rock that's lying around and build that. Once you've built the other one, we can start dripping in some supercoolant. Now, how much supercoolant do we need? There's 750 in this tile. I don't know how much makes a tile. Let's make some more anyway. Make some more supercoolant while I check it out. Right, come on. Come on, errands. Don't bring it and build it. Read it and weep. Oh, don't run off. Just build the bloody thing. Oh, that annoys me. That's why I usually have my suppliers as being Builder Diggers as well. Builder Digger suppliers. If you have your suppliers as other people, like ranchers or something, then they come, deliver the thing and run off. They don't build it. But if you have a builder digger supplier, then he's probably the guy who's going to build it, who's supplying it. Not always, but probably. We're going to find out if this thing works in a freezer. I think we're about to freeze this bleeding thing. I'm going to snip this off here so this doesn't move. No, I don't want power, you muppet. I want supercoolant. Don't bother doing that. Come on. Now this could potentially overflow because this vent is so high up. So we're going to just we're going to not drip any Sula coolant because we're stupid here apparently. We don't know about how these bottles work. Oh good, there is a pipe there. Good. We can just let it flow now. Let it flow. Now, if we wanted to prevent an overflow, we could put another tile here, or 2 tiles here. We'll put this really low down, close to that, so it's not likely to leak. Let's see how much supercoolant we can load into this little room. Is it necessary? No, not really. Do I want to do it? Yeah, I kind of do. Is there any point? Yeah, probably not. Plumbing. Now, we could send this off and use it, but it's just as easy to send it to space and dump it. And as a intergalactic fly tipping person, I believe that is the best way to go. Fly tipping in space. Goodbye, polluted water. I'm getting fed up with this. Okay. Right. Aha, yeah. That's got to be built, hasn't it? That's got to be built there. We need 2 tiles there. And priority that up. Super. Then we need, if this is going to work, we just need to connect that to the door. And I'm not going to make it pretty. I'm just going to go like that, dumb in. Because I want to test it and see if it's going to work. Poor Lindsay's getting marmalised here. Don't get hit. Ugh. Don't run off and go to lunch. I think we're going to have to attack this guy. Otherwise he's going to keep clobbering Lindsay. Yeah, build all that crap. Now I'll be back. I want to look at my my room filling up with supercoolant. Let's just check. Are we still on 1 tile? Yeah, we're still in 1 tile. Of supercoolant. Hopefully we can push out any noxious gases that get in here. We should be alright. Should be okay. We have to send a dupe in there, we will. Well, I mean, what we can do is move this power transformer back over there again. He can provide the power. The wire's all still there. Didn't change anything. We could just move that transformer to there. Then we've got this entire room we can mess around with. We'd have to push the crude oil out of the way. But I think if we change this one to a airflow tile, there is still the possibility we'll get a gas. As long as it's on the right hand side, it will drop out to the right. If it's on the left hand side, it will drop inside the machine. So this is fine doing it here. We still on 1 tile? Or are we into the 2nd tile yet? Nope. There's oxygen in here. This oxygen's going to be pretty chill though. Will be when we're finished. It won't be cold enough to turn it into liquid oxygen. But if we put a vent there that the liquid can't go through, but air can, we might be alright. We might be able to fill this tank up right to the top. Not sure if we're going to have enough liquid. But we're going to keep trying. We're going to keep making more and dripping it in here until this is full. Well, at least until it gets this top row of tiles. It doesn't necessarily have to be full. This is 650. Oh, I think if it goes to the second tile on 750, we might be okay, but I don't know. It might be 1,000, like water is. Like, yeah, that's 1,000 per tile. If supercoolant's 1,000 per tile, then that might not be enough. Yeah, we've already put in what, 3,000 nearly. Oh, we didn't power that. That's why it's not doing anything. We have enough power on here. Yeah, sure we do. Got a little bit of supercoolant in the system. We could probably turn this back on to... if it's below 30 degrees, you can chuck it out. Problem is, some of this stuff in here is pretty darn hot, so it's probably not a good idea to chuck it out, actually. Keep it in here. Yeah, keep it all in here, because some of this is going to be really hot. And it's only really going to cool when it gets into the bottom layer. Is that supercoolant yet? No, it's oxygen. But it's still not gone into the second layer yet. This is filling up though, so we're getting a bit more supercoolant being made. Let's buzz over here. There's a tank. There it is. How much you got left? Can you make... That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Make what you can, I guess. What does it take to make? You're using fullerene, gold, and petroleum. Oh, I don't care about the gold and petroleum. That's fine. Guess the fullerene will run out. Well, that's fair enough. Just carry on until you run out of fullerene. That pipe's all set up, isn't it? Ready to pump to space? Yeah, near us, damn it. Perfect. Can now pump to space. Oh, there was a little gap in there, wasn't there? When this goes to, that's why I put this piece of pipage in. When this aquatuner stops, it kind of doesn't flow correctly. I was going to try and grab that small packet. There is a small packet in here somewhere. There it goes. 2,000 grams. I was going to try and get that one out. We've moved up into the next tile now, so this bottom one is 900. So we're now moving up. Moving on up. Moving on up, moving on out. We've nearly emptied our tank. That did about half of it. Yeah, so I was miscalculating in my head. Random maths. Well, not random, but kind of trying to calculate how much I needed. And 1 per square. 1 ton per square, and that's a 5-ton tank, you know, so. My mind was saying, yeah, the 1 tank is plenty. I don't know. 1 tank probably did half, not even half. Empty yet? We've got a little bit. No, it's empty now. That's fine. It's empty now. And then we'll link it to this now. Bring that up, down. Cancel any builds. We'll just let it pump out whatever's in there at the moment. Got to be careful because we've set that to build quite a lot of supercoolant. And it will carry on dripping it in here regardless as to whether we're watching or not. I noticed Ellie had some stress last time, but I managed to get rid of that. So what are we like? Nearly halfway? No, not even nearly halfway yet. I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles high. 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles. I thought it was 5. I thought it was 5 4s is 20. No, it's not. It's 4 by 4. Okay. Still, that makes it a little bit easier, doesn't it, to build? Build that darn piece of lead. Yeah, muppet. Because it's on a 5. How cool is this again? I'm not going to set it to really cold until we've filled the room. Gotta fill the room. And someone's cooking dinner and it smells good and it's making me hungry. La 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 la. Let's see what we can make. Somebody can come and build this darn tile. Nisbet's coming to build it. Come on, Niz. We'll have something to distract us soon. I want to get this done before I'm wholly distracted by trying to remember to give a little rover something to do when he's landed. Yeah, we may have to sort of do something with this tile here because it may get an air bubble that it won't actually fill unless you kind of put an airflow tile or something there to let the air out. Or build a tile in that space and then deconstruct it, which I don't want to do because then it will drop inside and you can't get it out. But by dripping this in over this end and then pushing the gases this way might actually work, who knows, but this is the wrong spot really doing that. I'm dripping it in here and it might get a trapped pocket of gas. With that in mind, let's be prepared, shall we, like Boy Scouts? Build ourselves an extra. Because we are a bit extra, aren't we? Yes, we are. Let's build that. Build that and let it happen. Supercoolant is now on 740. And it might be moving up to the next layer soon. That still says oxygen. With floral scent, no less. Are we still dripping? Dripping, dripping. We can make another one for, not ethanol. Supercoolant right there. Now I'm going to get very distracted because my rocket's arrived. Let's go to Space Station L. Let's click on here and deploy a rover module. And we want the rover to build the platform here, so I don't really want to put it down there. Can't dig through that. So we'll put it, what? Can you actually destroy a bit of... Oh, you can. No, you can't. That can. Can't do the whole thing into it. Fair enough, fair enough. Let's go. Put you there then. Watch you come down and land. Deconstruct that, please. We'll go back onto our rocket. Get down your buddy. This is probably a bad idea because if we're putting it in the wrong spot and we can't get in, we'll have both of our rockets trapped. Or both of our rovers trapped. There is some sedimentary here. We could dig down to there. We could probably... Yeah, if we could make a staircase. Can you do that? Deconstruct that as well. Can you jump down too? Or are you stuck? No, you can do two. I thought you could do two. We could do that. Then dig. Dig there. Oh, I've messed it up, haven't I? Messed up the pattern. No, you can jump down there. Don't panic, sir. Don't panic. Oh, that's nice. They're both down here. I want to dig through here so that I want to make sure the robots don't go up here when they do it. I want them down here when they do it. Dig from this side and don't get stuck. Don't do it. Climb up. Be underneath. That way when our duplicate lands, he can get the steel and he can come over and build the lander for the rocket. Perfect. Now we can get sedimentary rock ladder and we can ladder across here quite nicely. Don't get rid of that. Cancel. No, that. Cancel. No. Cancel. Flipping heck. Cancel dig. Thank you. Crikey, that was hard work. Now they can't go in here because that's a security door. Don't think they can deconstruct these tiles, but we'll find out. Let's get back to Lavini and see how this is filling up. Ooh, nice. Nice. That's filling up lovely. Look at that. Nothing more to put in it at the moment. Let's go back to our star map and send our rocket back home. Rocket platform 324, yes please. That seems logical to me. Oh, we've got some more dripping in. That's good. Another 200. Well, probably 200. I got no idea. There's a chunk of steel stuck in here. This pipe is jam-packed. Not good. Why have you not bothered finishing this pipe? Really? You can't find any sandstone anywhere? Well, just do that then. And do it fast. Do it yesterday. Do it now. Do it tomorrow. Get on with it. Don't go buggering about. We got polluted water sat inside our petroleum tank. That's terrible. Anyone coming to give us some more? No pending deliveries. No pending deliveries. Somebody's got to make some more. Okay, fair enough. I get it. I get it. Right, robots are here. They're I want to see if they can deconstruct this tile or not. Ooh, they can. Normally they block you with some sedimentary rock or something. You can't submit a bioscan if you're not bio, you know? Bio-coded. So, we can, perhaps... I don't want to uproot. Cancel uproot. Cancel uproot. Listen to me. Right, so what I want to do is deconstruct that one there. Yeah, go and do that. Build a ladder down to that point there, please. We're going to see if we can go underneath. Probably won't reveal what's in there. We'll give them some work to do. Dig commands to dig. This weird chicanery business, I want to put a ladder here so that we can remove more of this sedimentary rock. If we dig this tile of sedimentary rock out, the robots now can no longer go round, and I want them to be able to go round. There's a neutronium piece there, so there's a vent here. Yep, it's got a number, so there's definitely a vent. We could use the trick to find out what it is, but I'd rather not. Back to Lavini. See if we're getting any more liquids dropped in here. No. Come on. No pending deliveries. Okay, we've probably got to go and check something over here. We've probably used up something that we need to replace or something. No, it's being done. It's being done. How many have we done? We've done 10. No, 9, because we set that to 99. What does it need? Fullerene. Gold and petroleum. Where's our fullerene then? Got 119 kilos of it. Okay, fair enough. Don't panic, sir. You've got plenty. Going on with. For now. We've nearly filled our room. Yeah, it's looking good. I hope it fills and we don't have to do any weird stuff. I've got a funny feeling it's not going to. But I don't know if this shut-off will work when it's frozen. I'm not sure. The pipe's been built, so that's now flowing again. Oh, there again. Yeah, there you go. It's dripping into space. Perfect. Getting rid of it. It's gone. Surplus the requirements. Aw, feels so sad. We used you, now we don't need you. We're going to pump you out to space. Now this one's only here if this causes an air bubble when it fills up, so we'll find out when that gets to that point. If it needs it. Filling it up. Replace these with thermium and it seems to be working, strangely enough. I mean, they're really overheating, but yeah. That wasn't the point. The point was these things. We want these little bits of igneous. Now, we could have built it with the mesh tile trick to turn the magma into igneous pieces like that. We could have built a similar thing to what we did with the doors here for the petroleum boiler. Could have done that. But I wanted to try something completely different and stupid. And, yeah. We had to throw best materials at the problem. Top dog stuff. Yeah. So what we may have to do, bring the materials out of this room into a shut-off up here, and then send them back if they're too hot. But I don't really want to bring them out of this room if I can. We might have to. Depends how it works. Go back to Grosselin. You can dig through there. There's another one here. I don't mind doing a little bit of cheating. I didn't do it at the beginning. If I click on Grosselin, you can actually find it's got a tungsten volcano and a hydrogen vent. So I'm guessing that unless we find a hydrogen vent separately, there is hydrogen down here. If we find a separate hydrogen vent, then these two are tungsten volcanoes. Ooh, that would be exciting, wouldn't it? Now, then I want you to go back here and dig out the rest of this sedimentary, because that's what we've got to build with. Let's do the top two first. Get that bit out. If we do that, then that will drop down there. That's fine. We can reach it from the ladder. That is good. I like this. Something on that pedestal. It's a tap. The sink. Brilliant. Oh, I like it. Well, we may have to put a tile there to press that door open. So we'll extend this ladder and then we'll cut through here, I think. When a duplicate comes, like they will have a tile there because I think you need one. think you need one. We'll come down here. Oh crap, you dropped your sedimentary rock. Don't waste it, that's all you've got to build with. That's all they've got to build with because it's all they can reach. And yeah, we'll take off that piece as well. That gives them stuff to build, things to do. I'm going to not interfere with any of that. Do all that. Thank you very much. I think I'll leave that because even though it's polluted, at least it's something that's breathable. You know, I don't think they can build a solid door. I'm not sure. You can dig that away while you're here. I will dig into here but as much as we can reach. If we've got enough materials, we'll build a ladder up and let that out. Where are you going? Oh, sedimentary rock. Okay, fair enough. Well, we'll dig that out, dig that out. Dig that down by an extra 1. Possibly get rid of this as well. Yeah, there's the door on both ends of it with a phone. No, that's a stethoscope, I think. Not entirely sure, but I think that's what it's supposed to be. Now, I'm not just laddering straight across in case they run out of material or got stranded or something. Is that going to fall if I dig this sedimentary out? I don't think so. Once they've built those, then I will put in the intermediary ones. I think we'll do there and now. I think we'll just leave that as that atmosphere doesn't like it. That's not going to grow anyway, so we'll just ladder over it. I'm going to leave this entombed. Ah, crap, it's entombed, is it? If I dig that out, is that going to... We'll see. That's actually got floral scent. I want to leave that. Oh, well. Yeah, it's probably entombed because it was technically had its head in there. So, dig out as much of this as you can reach. And I want to dig that out and dig that out. We'll place that ladder there then. I wasn't going to, but we might as well. I want to leave this guy growing. And I want to put another ladder up this side. There. And yeah, that one's already got a ladder technically there, so we can get this back if we want it. We're going to ladder down here and let all this water out. And then I don't think they can dig much more. They can't dig through that. I'm pretty sure they can't. Can't really tell until they can get to it. Back to Lavini. I was half expecting to see super coolant just poured all over the place. I wonder if this will help. Any of this going to be happening soon? Bubbles is doing one. Bubbles is doing that one as well. She must have collected quite a bit to bring over. Come tumbling out the end of this pipe in a minute. And another couple of bottles. Give them enough. They can carry a lot. When I did magma, they would get enough to do like 6 bottle emptiers worth. But you have to be so careful because they can split. They can drop it. And you don't want bottles of magma dropped everywhere. Let's try that. Yeah, this is going to take a while. This one's 900, this one's 900. So super coolant is around 900 per tile. When it moves up to the next tile, if we're lucky, it will move up from this end and push the air out. I've got a funny feeling it's probably not going to do that. Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. Might have to do some playing around, which will be annoying. We can put a tile there. When this is gone, we can put a tile there and then just keep pushing this liquid back until we're level with that. Then we got this whole thing ready to do what we want to do with. Let the air out. Super coolant tank of doom. Any more coming? Anyone bringing any more? No, I don't think so. No, there are orders then, so there is some super coolant. Bring? No one's actually going to bring it. We had to make a lot more people storing minded, otherwise I won't do it. Let's check our star map and see where our rocket is. Coming home, 1.7. Should land all automatically. But we do want to check and put her back in her suit. She lands. And then I'll go and have some lunch. Luncheon. No. Food. Sandstone. Yep, this seems to have worked. 2 degrees. Let's that pump. I would rather a bit of automation on so that when it kicks in, it kicks in for a certain length of time. It doesn't just instantly stop like that all the time. Uh-oh, fleeing. That's not a good sign. That's the this thing. Lindsay, you'd better get your ass out of there. You know. Why can't I click on Lindsay? Can't click on anything here. Tell you what, let's move Lindsay out the way first. Get out the way, Lindsay. Right. The idea is this is wrong. What I put it in for is when it sees her, it's opening the door. Nah, we don't want to do that. We want to lock the door. So we need a knock gate. I know it's not pretty. I just want to see if it works before I work it into my plans for the other one, the other ranch. Priority. I want to do that. The idea is Lindsay here goes and has a rest in a bed because she's going to get herself in trouble if she doesn't. Go and have a lie down, Lindsay. I think you deserve it. Yeah, go on. Go and feel better, won't you? A bit of polluted dirt just dropped in. Right, so... you can do that, stinks, but just don't go in the other one. If you go in this section, they're going to eat you. So someone come and build me a knock gate. And the theory is, when the dupe comes in to wrangle, it will shut that door and they won't keep getting whacked. Because when that door is shut, he's not attacking him. Because he can't see the eggs. I'm not sure if it'll work. Who knows? Answers on a postcard, please. Ruby's coming to build the knock gate now. Let's just quickly bars mind my pen and scan. I do apologise. Look, how full are we now? 425. Now, I've got a while to go yet. Let's pop back to Grosselin. Now, I believe we can put in the thing, but they can't actually build it. Unless they've changed things. It needs to be at least this level, maybe even lower. Put it like that. Yeah, you can get to that, can't you? They can put the metals in it, but they can't actually build it. And that's fine by us, as long as our dupe can get down here and land. And I don't know if the sedimentary rock will melt away. But if we do that, they should be able to get out of the rocket as well, or get into the rocket because they'll already be landed. Now, can we build a door? Because then we can save all this gas. I mean, it's not nice gas, but at least it's breathable, you know? Don't know if these guys can actually build a door. What have we got? We've got gold amalgam lying around. Now, that's no good building out of that, is there? Let's use that. Can you build a door? If you can build a door, then we'll break off this top of this here and just come out here. You need that steel, don't you? Waiting steel 200. Yeah, you need all of that steel. We can't reveal what's in this room until a dupe comes down to put his hand on the button. Because it's a bio-coded. These things have no bio function. He's got the steel. There you go, he's got the steel. He's going to put it in there. Perfect. And we'll get these two things as well. And I believe that's the tree in there. I think. Can't see it. I don't know, it might be the Temple Terror opening because I see glass. Hey, we'll find out when we send a duplicate to come and jump down there, but that will be after lunch. Seems like they can build tiles, so we will get some sedimentary. Just go along the top like so. Just try and keep some of this atmosphere in here, because it's not a very pleasant atmosphere, but it's got fluorescent in it, so it's not that bad. There's no sand. Can we get some sand? There's a patch of sand there, but they can't get to it. I don't think they can dig through this. We'll let them build that roof. And I think I'll see how much ladder we've got left we can build with the rest of the sedimentary rock that we have. Right, now you've got to dig out of there, so you've got to dig that. And whatever we can build ladder-wise, we'll just come down here. Now we might as well just draw it in and see what they can do, because we won't be there. Probably won't be watching. How much we got in here now? 500 per tile on that one, so I need a bit more. Someone's obviously just dropped some in, I guess. Emil's coming to drop some more in. Yeah, it'll take a little bit. It'll take a little bit of time. We'll get there. Fill it up. This isn't actually running properly. This is just going round and round in circles and never actually getting kicked out, because we've set this to like -271. As low as temperature will go. And that way it just keeps circling and circling until we've filled this room. But that is probably for later on. See if we can fill this thing up, but it's going to take a while. They only build 200 at a time. So yeah. If you're watching this later on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Please consider dropping a like and a subscribe if you can. That'd be brilliant. If you're watching this on Twitch, I'd really appreciate a follow. If you're here later on, hi, hello. Feel free to drop in next time I'm live as well. That'd be great. So, it remains me to say, I'll raid out. If you want to hang around for that. Otherwise, thank you very much for coming. I'll catch you next time. Cheers.